So I've just got an opportunity to sit down with the brand new Nextone Artist, which is an amplifier from Boss due to release mid-November time. And essentially what we're looking at here is we've got one preamp circuit and we've got 4 output circuits. So essentially you can move between 6V6, 6L6, EL84 and EL34. It's kind of similar in one respect to the Katana, but in terms of the Katana gave you one output stage and different preamps, whereas this gives you different outputs and one preamp. The other cool features, you've got reverb, you've got delay built in with a tap tempo, there's an effects loop, you've got speaker outs on this, so you can plug this into 412s, 212s, but actually you've got 2 independent speaker outs, so you can run 2 16-ohm cabs with it if you wanted to, which is awesome. So you could run 2 Mac or 412s. And I believe there's an 80 watt and a 40 watt. And yeah, basically the cool thing about it is it reacts, it's an analog input and it really does react well with pedals. It feels really, you know, like if you were to put like a boost in front of a clean amp and it really boosts it, it doesn't just crush it, it boosts it. That's essentially what goes on here. It gets really, really loud in a good way. And the general feel and tuning of the amplifier is really nice, and I'll show you that right now. I'm playing an Ernie Ball Music Man. What is this, like the Van Halen style? I forget what they call it. What's this one called? Super Sport. Oh, the Axis Super Sport, yeah. Basically, we're just finding guitars. There's some beautiful guitars in the Artist Center. We're just picking up what we can find and having a go. But there's a few cool features. You've got clean channel, lead channel, there's a boost, and then the universal boost and universal tone. I've also got the JB2 on the floor. I've got an MT2 Wazza on the floor as well. And yeah, we'll have a listen. So I'll start with the clean, tone off. So now if I whack the tone in, so and then I'll throw in the boost real quick so you can hear that. I think the thing I'm really feeling with it is it's the way it reacts to the way you play. Just the way it comes across, the way it responds to your dynamic and your pick attack is it's really satisfying. It's really, it's hard to describe these kind of words, but yeah, like natural feeling. What I'll do really quick whilst we're on a sort of transparent tone is jump between the different power amp stages so you can hear like 6v6, which is this current one. 6L6. And we've got EL84. I like the fact that you can hear the breakup because EL84 is obviously the lower headroom, so you get the breakup real fast. And then EL34. The cool thing is, like, obviously EL34s are a more mid-present power tube, and then things like a 6L6 it's not necessarily more scooped, but there's a bit more sparkle at the top end. So I think it's really wicked that you can have that on tap. And also with the editor that will be coming out with this, you can actually preset different output stages per patch. So you could have, let's say, one patch, your crunch could be EL34, and you could jump over to a 6L6 for your like heavy gain or whatever like. So really, really flexible, as always with Boss products. And of course, you've also got different output like volumes, so you can have the full 80 watts, then you can take it down and take it down again to like 2.5 watts, I think it is. No, 0.5 watts. So yeah, before I get into the world of pedals, I'll give you the different channels. So this is the clean. And then this is the lead. I mean, it just sounds great. I'll throw in some delay so you can hear that. So now let's just throw in the Angry Driver. I have this set in a way that it can kind of blend in with the boost as well, so I can get some really, really creamy tones if I want to. So this is just the clean. And here comes the JB2. Throw the boost in, it kind of takes a bit off the top but makes it creamy as hell. And then if I throw in the tone, it's the kind of amp that you'll find a tone and then you just stick with it and play for ages, and it feels, I mean, the size of it compared to how loud it sounds and how big it sounds in the room is really, really surprising. But I'll give you some higher gain tones as well. I like mixing the JB2 along with the lead channel so that you can hear how much saturation you can get out of it too. So let me take it off. This is the lead. Remember the JB2? Throw the boost in. And something else that I'll show you really fast, because obviously I've stayed on one power output circuit, so that's the EL34. Let me change over to, let me just flick through them. So here we go. So that's the EL34, EL84. That sounds great. 6L6. And then 6V6. And obviously this isn't necessarily aimed at like full-on high gain players, but you can achieve high gain with it, which is why I have the metal zone. that would be a really quick look at the brand new Nextone Artist, and yeah, I'm really impressed. Yeah, I'm going to do an in-depth review on my channel, but yeah, just for now, a quick look.